Yo, so the Tory Lane and the Megan Thee Stallion trial started today. Of course, you know that Tory Lanez has been accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my god.
Funny enough, one of the things that came out in the trial today was that Megan Thee Stallion's team discussed that she indeed had sex with Tory Lanez, you know what I mean? She went on a media house a few months ago and denied having sex with Tory Lanez, and now she is basically saying that, well, she did. And people are running with this on social media, you know what I mean? Because of course, sex sells. So everybody wants to talk about that, you know what I mean? Not even paying attention to the fact that, some of the important things were mentioned in the documents, you know what I mean? Such as Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, who stated that she was going to testify against Megan, you know what I mean, implying that Tory did not shoot her. No, she is flipping and saying that she's going to testify against Tory, you know what I mean. To me, that is the major story, because this could mean that, Tory Lanez would be found guilty because she is the only other witness, you know what I mean. And if she flips on Tory Lanez, that could basically turn things around in Megan's favor, you know what I mean, and lead to Tory Lanez's demise. As well as, you know what I mean, if Tory Lanez's lawyers are smart, you know what I mean, and they put their case together properly, they could basically paint her as an unreliable witness, since, she initially said that Megan Thee Stallion was not shot by Tory Lanez, you know what I mean, and then now she's going to change her mouth, you know what I mean, so they can make it seem as if then she's unreliable because she has given two different stories about the same incident, also, I had read a few months ago where they had said that Tory Lanez's fingers did not reflect any gun residue. They said that it was inconclusive, you know what I mean? And then today they also changed that aspect of the evidence and said that, well, it was conclusive and residue was found on his finger. And they also said that residue was found on the finger of Megan Thee Stallion's ex-best friend, the same lady that is now going to testify against Tory Lanez, who has flipped, you know what I mean? And she and Megan, of course, they were best friends, but they were no longer friends because she alleged that she was fucking Tory Lanez first, and apparently Megan Thee Stallion started to have an intercourse with Tory Lanez after, you know what I mean. She also noted that Megan Thee Stallion also had sex with the baby and NBA player Ben Simmons, you know what I mean, and she said that she was dating those two guys first, and Megan Thee Stallion found a way to get herself in the mix and, had intercourse with those two guys, you know what I mean. So it seems that whomever this girl brings into the link, Megan Thee Stallion, of course, uses her image and her fame to have her way with the men, and you know what I mean, this is a lose-lose situation for both parties, you know what I mean. More so if Tory Lanez is found guilty, that this is going to affect his career. He may have to serve some time or sit down for a bit. And if Megan Thee Stallion is found to be a liar and Tory Lanez beats the case, you know what I mean, some people will never forgive her for this, you know what I mean. I hope for what I'm hoping for is a mistrial. You know what I mean? I hope that they'll say that the evidence is bullshit and the judge will throw it out. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to see either parties suffer badly because of this. But one of the things that I'm thinking about as well, like for such a short period of time, Megan Thee Stallion was already dashing the crutches all over the place. You know what I mean? In a short period of time, she had already been with Tory Lanez, Ben Simmons, you know what I mean, in such a short period of time. And who is the next person that I said? I don't remember the next person's name. Yeah, but the baby, yeah. So she already been with 3 celebrities who we know of in such a short period of time, and now she's with Party, who is an avid songwriter. So she was throwing the crutches all over the place, you know what I mean? And one of the things is that a lot of times when these females, they break, you know what I mean, and they are in this zone when they don't realize who they are as yet, you know what I mean, they tend to get run through by the industry, kind of like what Lori Harvey has done, you know what I mean? She hasn't realized who she is as yet, and so she has allowed herself to become prey to more established acts, and you know what I mean, before you realize who you are, 6, 7, 8 men have been through you, and then they have your name dragging around the music industry, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that when you're in school and the freshers, you know what I mean, come on campus, you know what I mean, and you're a college student, and before they begin to know themselves and realize that they're hot and realize they're just as much college student or university student as you are, you know what I mean, the seniors are usually known to pursue them and have their way with them before they become mature enough to understand that they are indeed of value, you know what I mean? So it's the same situation with Megan Thee Stallion and her introduction to the music industry, you know what I mean? She's just like a fresher, like a freshman who goes on a campus of musicians, you know what I mean, and is basically run through in quick succession, you know what I mean? This is a lose-lose situation, as I said, for both parties, and I hope, you know what I mean, it will be favorable to both, you know what I mean. As I said, I want a mistrial, but let's just continue to see how things will pan out, you know what I mean, and hope for the best. Hope for the best. I'm out.